Welcome to Car Talk. This is not talking about cars. This is talking inside of a car. Today's topic, pricing gimmicks and pricing games. Nothing irks me the wrong way more than pricing games on things. Let me give you some examples of what lots of people do. So I'm not going to single anybody out in particular all that much, but you might go, the furniture stores are known for it. They're one of the worst ones. Furniture and carpet and stuff like that. A furniture place used to be around here. They went bankrupt. Big surprise. But they would say, "Oh, spend $500 on furniture, get $100 back. Spend $1,000, get $300 back, etc." And that one always bugged me, but because I thought, why don't they just make it the normal pricing, and then I spend $400 for that instead of $500 get $100 back for something else, or spend $500 get a free TV. I don't want your TV. Why don't you just sell it for $300 or whatever the case may be? One that always stood out is I'm actually driving around by the McDonald's right now. A few years ago, my wife and I would go to breakfast once in a while, like on a Sunday morning. And one time we went to McDonald's, as we would once in a while before we had kids all over the place. And they had a much better dollar menu then, and it was like $1 sausage biscuit. Very good food. Not knocking the quality of their breakfast. I do like their breakfast even still to this day. So it was $1 for the biscuit, but my wife, as many people, women and men all over the board do, wanted to eat a little bit less. She would just a biscuit by itself. So the sausage biscuit was $1, and we asked, how much is it for just a biscuit? She goes, and the worker says 99 cents. And I gave her a funny stare, and I said, so it's 99 cents for a biscuit and $1 for a sausage biscuit. So it's 1 penny extra at that point, a penny for the entire sausage patty. And that's just one example that has always stuck with me, and sometimes it's not even that way on purpose, but the way pricing stuff works out. So you got to be on guard against weird pricing games and gimmicks, and they might fool some people, but they're not fooling anybody with half a brain. Spend $1,000 and we'll give you a free TV, give you a free tablet if you spend $1,000. Well, no. Well, why don't you just sell it to me for the actual price? Because if you're selling it for $1,000, of course you have some cost, and then you have your markup in there, and then you're going to in some way acquire through probably buying the things you're giving away. So say you spend $1,000 and your profit out of that's probably $500, and you give away a $200 TV to $300. Why not just mark the price down by $200 and give people a more straightforward actual price than some ridiculous pricing game? Not every consumer is smart enough to realize that difference. Some are, some aren't, and that's neither here nor there. But you got to be aware and cognizant of these different pricing games and pricing structures that people play. And in my businesses, in my primary business, the Irva business, I don't play any games like that. It's not free this, free that, all this other stuff. It's just straightforward, basic pricing, 55 cents per earbud kind of thing. And that's something I believe in. I think people respond well to that in the long term. Most people in the long term get tired of games, and they want something to be straightforward so they can understand and make an informed, conscious decision versus trying to be tricked or duped into something and then realize, well, I didn't really want a TV. Why couldn't you have just sold it for $200 less to me? So something to think about if you are on the buying side of things. At least be aware and give a second glance to how pricing works out to make sure it is somewhat straightforward, and if not, make the smartest choice you can if you're going to buy something. If you're on the other side of it, if you're selling something, if you're a business person, if you're selling something, consider avoiding games if you can and marketing gimmicks, and try to consider moving into some form of straightforward pricing that's not going to be anything crazy or ridiculous. Just a simple, this is what this costs to buy. If you want it, great. If not, not. Versus making someone spend more to get a free gift thing in return. Has never made any sense to me. This is Car Talk. Thank you for watching and listening across SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube.